Hey artists, it's Mrs. Fox here, and today we are going to start our name color project. The first thing that we need to do is write our name. I like to do this nice and big, giving yourself some space in between our letters. It's best to start with capital letters when you're first learning how to do this bubble letter style. So after you finish writing your name, you are then going to trace around the pencil lines to form a shape. But you don't want to touch the initial lines. You're just creating an outline around each letter. It's okay if some of your letters overlap or touch each other. It actually makes them look more 3D. After you have finished outlining each of the letters, you are then going to erase the initial pencil lines, those first lines that you started with in the middle of the letter. And remember, for some of your letters, like my R and my O, that have kind of like a hole in them, don't forget to draw the negative space for the letters or the inside part where my R is and my O as well. So now I'm just going to use my pencil to clean up any of the parts that accidentally got erased that I didn't want erased, and I'm going to use a black marker to outline around my letters and make them nice and neat. Using your black marker, you can make your letters look 3D. So to do that, you're going to pick a corner for a pretend light source. In this case, the light source is coming from the top right. And to make your letters look 3D, you're going to add a shadow to the sides directly opposite of that light source. So if your light source is coming from the top right, then the shadow would be in the bottom left. Now it's time to add some colors. So I went ahead and lined up my markers with the primary and secondary colors. So the first one is red, and going around that color wheel, I went from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and because I had a magenta color in my marker box, I went ahead and added that after a purple. So if you have a magenta or a pinker color that you want to add after your purple, you can go ahead and do that. So what I'm doing with my red is I'm carefully tracing around my name to form a shape that goes all the way around my paper. And it may even go off of your paper on the edges a little bit, and that's okay. Once I've gone ahead and traced all the way around with my red marker, I can color in that little space in between my name and that red line. Now that I have finished red, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next color. So what I like to do is place my red marker at the very bottom now and always grab from the top. So my next color is going to be orange. And again, I'm outlining around that shape from the red, and I'm leaving a little bit of space to color in and going all the way around my name. And again, if I reach the edge, it's okay if that color comes off of the paper a little bit. Then I'll put the orange at the very bottom of my stack of markers and grab from the top. The next one I see is going to be yellow. And I'm going to keep going until I either run out of colors to use or I have reached the top and the bottom, the edges of the paper. Have fun with this, guys, and I can't wait to see what you create.